All right, so this is a demo quiz on a demo site that I've created, and we can go ahead and use this just for example purposes. So when you are with your quiz, edit has access to all the edit functionality, but the specific publish actions to use your quiz are right here where it says publish your quiz. So we'll go ahead and open that. And on this page, we see all of our publish options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of walk through each one and show you how they work. So the easiest way to use it is these here. We built a little Shopify app in the Shopify editor that you can use. So we'll go ahead and start with this one. So I'm going to hit copy on the quiz key here. I'm going to click this to open the Shopify editor, or I can navigate to it manually, whatever is easier. And then on the theme page here, we will click customize. And this opens up the Shopify editor. Now here, you can use the POPSMASH widget to add either the full quiz, where you can see all the questions when it loads, or the quiz button that expands to add it to your site. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to the bottom here. We'll just do a new section right here at the bottom. So I'll click new section, and then under apps here, and then so quiz is the full quiz, and then button is just the button. So I can show you both. So first we'll go for the full embedded quiz. I add the quiz key here, and we'll see the quiz load in a second here, right here. So this is where it was added. We can drag this around, we can do whatever we want, but this is probably the easiest way to add the quiz using this widget. So now if I save it, it'll be visible on the front page here where I added this widget. And the other way to add it is I will delete this one, and then we can add the quiz button block. So back in apps and quiz button here. So it's the same quiz key because it's the same quiz, but I can name it whatever I want. Then if somebody's already completed the quiz, they can view the results, and you can change the name of that, but it opens up right here. And just to show you how that works, we'll go ahead and hit save, and we can view the site just to test it out. So I added it at the bottom here, and we'll click that, and you see the quiz just like that is available. So this is by far the easiest way to add a quiz. And again, that is this one right here. Add the quiz to your store with a page section in Shopify editor. This is the easiest way, but it's not as flexible as some of the other ways. So next we're going to go into showing you the other ways. But the important thing from here is you saw one way was embed the full quiz. The other way was to use a quiz button, and that's pretty consistent throughout. So for example, using a quiz code snippet here, which I'll show you next, this is a bit more complex, but lets you add it in more places. You have the same two options. One is the full quiz, like we did first. The other is a quiz button. And then lastly is this standalone POPlink, which I'll show you last. So next we'll go into the code snippet here. So all this does is this just gives you a little code snippet of HTML that you can pretty much add anywhere that accepts HTML. So for example, if you have a custom pop-up widget or anything like that, you can add this code to it, and it'll render the quiz when you add it to it, as long as it can accept HTML. So just for simplicity, we'll go ahead and copy this one, and I will add it in the same area here with the code snippet. So I'm going to go ahead and hit add section right here. And built into Shopify, they have this little thing called custom liquid. It's just a section where you can add custom code. We'll go ahead and add it here. And then liquid code, we'll just paste that little code snippet here. And then once I paste it, I will hit save. And this one works a bit different. It doesn't render as quickly, but it just appeared right there. So here's again the full quiz, or instead, I can use the quiz button down here, and I can paste that in. And we will add that. And you see this one's a bit more complicated, but you can see the find my match. This is just what I named the button. Then I can hit save, and if we go back and view it, it'll render there, and you can see it right there. So those are the two ways there, but since this code snippet does have more functionality, I'll also show you how to use it on collection pages. So if you go to a normal Shopify, let's actually just do this here. Shopify store, some people have quizzes for all their products on their homepage. That's generally called a hero quiz. But one big opportunity is on collection pages. So this is a collection page of quizzes, but think of, imagine these are products. If I have a dozen or dozens of products here, my customers may have a hard time choosing between these. So one way to make that easier is for every single collection to create a quiz just for that collection and add it to the top of your collection page. So that's a way to kind of double conversions on your collection pages by helping people choose. So I'm going to show you that example now. So that example, it uses the same code snippet that we were doing here, but we add it to a different place. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this quiz button code snippet again, and then we will go to a collection page right here, and I've already added it to this one, but this is kind of where it goes right here. So this is just a regular collection page. I look at the collection description right here. I put it into HTML mode by just clicking this little show HTML button, and I can add it to the bottom here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it just for demo purposes. We'll remove that. It looks like my normal collection, description. I just hit this, and then I can just paste it in right there. Now, one thing I want to show you about this is it has a few more arguments you can add for to customize it. So first, I'm just going to go ahead and save this and show you what it looks like. With that, then we'll hit View, and we can see on our collection page here, this is a collection page. This has all my products. Here's Find My Match, a way to quickly find the shoe that, actually this is, I've already done this so you can see all the products there, but this is a quick way to kind of see your quiz on the top of a collection page. So you just copy the page snippet, paste it at the bottom of the collection description, and it'll show up on your collection page just like this. Now, there is more flexibility with code snippets. So for example, I'm going to go back to the collection here, and I'm going to add in an argument, which is, it's in a help article, but I'm going to go ahead and paste it here. It's data modal background color. So every color has something called a hex code here. So you have a certain brand color that you want to use, and you can add it to your collection quiz. We will hit save, and then it may take a minute with caching, but let's go ahead and hit refresh. And we can see it used to be white, now it's this color. Just a little way to customize your collection quizzes if your brand has certain brand colors. And if you want the help article on that, it's on POPSMASH help site. It's just called How to Use Your Quiz and Add It to Your Site. And it has the arguments and all the different ways here with some examples. And what I can also do is I can post this video to this as well, just to help you out. All right, back here. So, all right, so we did a collection quiz, which looks like this. Now, the other place you can use the code snippet is on regular Shopify pages. So let's say that I want to create a dedicated quiz page, say I'm driving ad traffic to it, whatever I happen to be doing. I will copy my quiz snippet, whatever I want it to be, either the button or the full one. I'm going to use the full one in this case. Then I can go to my pages, which are right here. And I will open this page, which I use for tests. And I can just paste my little code snippet here. And then I'll hit save, preview page. There we go. And here's my quiz. It shows up. So I can add some text above it. I can kind of do whatever I want to intro it. But this is my quiz embedded on our normal Shopify page. So if it's like mydomain.com/quiz, you can put it there. And this could also be a quiz button if I want. So any page you can add your quiz as well. So with that, we saw how to use the quiz button and the full quiz, both using the Shopify editor as a page section and pretty much anywhere that accepts HTML as a code snippet. Now the last way is called a POPlink, and it's meant for things like social media. It's a shareable link that's a dedicated page. So the difference here is that the ways that we saw add the quiz to my Shopify store. This is a way to add the quiz to other third-party sites. Now you could link from, say, your Instagram or your TikTok or your Facebook to your Shopify store with the quiz. But some people like a standalone link that feels a little more social since it's mobile optimized and more compact, focus on the quiz, and that's what this is. So it's up to you how to use it, but we recommend it for social, especially if you're doing Instagram giveaways, things like that. And all of these are created for every single one of your quizzes, so you can use it however you want. So let's say we generated this quiz, we're doing an Instagram post, we're posting about some of our products. At the end of the post, we say, hey, find which one's right for you, link in bio. Well, that's where you can add your pop link here for the certain quiz. People will go read your Instagram post, they go take the quiz to opt in and get recommendations for them. So we will copy it here, then we add it to our Instagram profile. But since we're just doing a preview, we'll go ahead and view it. So I'm going to hit open here, and I've already taken this quiz, so I'm going to hit retake. But as a new customer, I'd see the quiz here, and I'd be able to click through it, take it, opt in, just like I normally would. But it's on the standalone page that I can easily share on social. Now you have a few more options with these POPlink quizzes right here under POPlink. And this just lets you change the background. So if I want to change it to say, sand, I can do that. It just changes the theme. I can go to wardrobe. These are all just a few different options for the quiz. All right, so with that, we went through all the different options to add the quiz to your store. If you have questions or a specific use case, feel free to contact me via support. But I hope that helps.